The internet is currently having a total meltdown over the future of TWICE, and honestly, the hot takes are getting ridiculous. Ever since their world tour wrapped up, the timeline has been flooded with doom posters claiming that the members are all going to flop if they step away from JYP. But let's actually look at the facts here, because people are panicking over a story they don't completely understand. TWICE just wrapped up their massive "This Is for World" tour on July 12th. It was a huge success, but the exact second the final show ended in Seoul, the internet exploded with news reports claiming that multiple members are preparing to leave JYP Entertainment. The timing makes perfect sense. TWICE started back in 2015 and renewed their contracts in 2022, which means right now they are facing their second major contract renewal window. During that final show, the group leader, Jihyo, told fans directly that TWICE is taking a long, well-deserved break for the rest of the year. After 11 years of non-stop hard work, they need the rest. But instead of letting the girls rest, the internet started predicting that the group is falling apart. Just 2 days after the tour ended, news dropped that Tsuyu's individual contract with JYP is over, though she fully plans to stay in TWICE for all group activities. JYP immediately put out a very careful statement saying that contract talks are still going on and they will share an official update once things are finalized. Notice how they didn't deny a single thing about Tzuyu. That is a huge hint. Then, fans started doing some digging. Rumors came out that a brand new entertainment company was quietly started late last year, and Tsuyu's own mother is listed as the boss. Fans connected this to a recent event where Tzuyu performed a solo song at a local festival completely by herself, with no JYP staff around, using her real name instead of her stage name. While nothing is legally confirmed yet, the pieces fit together perfectly. Next up is Jeongyeon reports confirmed she had a private meeting with a top acting agency which happens to manage major actors, including her own older sister. The agency actually confirmed to reporters that the meeting happened, though no contract is signed yet. Since Jeongyeon is getting ready to return to acting after almost 10 years away, moving to a specialized acting company makes perfect sense. It's not a sad exit, it's just a smart career upgrade. The news gets even crazier when you look at Chaeyoung, and Jihyo is reportedly talking to outside music labels so she can have total freedom over her art. Fans have said for years that the usual K-pop rules were holding her back from making the unique, artsy music she actually liked. But out of everyone, leader Jihyo's situation is the biggest deal. She wants to start her own independent one-person company to manage her solo music, brand deals, and global projects. Jihyo has been with JYP for about 21 years. If you count her time as a trainee, she is practically part of the building. But fans have always complained that JYP didn't promote her solo debut very well. Jihyo isn't waiting around either. Just in the last few months, she put out a song with an American artist and featured on a World Cup anthem entirely on her own. She is building her own global name, so why shouldn't she keep 100% of the money and control? Keep in mind, this isn't everyone leaving. For example, Sana just landed her first major role in a big Korean-Japanese movie, and she is doing it while staying completely with JYP. The group isn't trying to destroy what they built. The members just want more room to grow as individuals. What people are completely missing here is that a multi-agency setup is the new industry standard for veteran groups. This isn't a disbandment blueprint, it's a longevity blueprint. We've seen this exact play run successfully by biggest group. Individual members sign with different specialized companies to handle their solo music, acting, or fashion, while keeping a joint contract with their original company to handle full group albums and stadium tours. So why are people saying they will struggle without JYP's big name behind them? Honestly, it's just hate. Anti-fans can't call TWICE a flop as a whole group because they still sell out stadiums, so they are trying to pick the members apart one by one. Jihyo has spent over 20 years making personal connections with producers and directors all over the world. To think she doesn't know how to run her own career is ridiculous. Judging her or Chaeyoung purely by how high their solo albums chart misses the point. One wants to do alternative art and the other is building a long-term adult career. In fact, history shows that when idols get separate solo agencies, they actually release more content for fans because they don't have to wait around for a massive 9-person group schedule to clear up. Think about how a massive group like TWICE has had to operate for the last decade. Under a single company, every single member's schedule has to line up perfectly. If one member wants to act, another wants to release a fashion line, and others want to do solo music, it creates a massive corporate traffic jam. The company will naturally prioritize the full group because that's where the stadium touring money is. This means individual dreams get pushed to the back burner for years. But when you look at how the entertainment industry works, splitting up solo management completely changes the game. When veteran artists choose not to renew their individual contracts with their debut agency, critics always predict total silence. Instead, history shows we usually get the exact opposite. opposite. Once individual members establish their own labels or sign with specialized teams, their individual output skyrockets. Suddenly, artists are everywhere at once, dropping solo music, attending global events, filming major acting projects, and matching with brands on their own flexible timelines. They achieve more individual output in a single year than they ever could have while waiting for a full group comeback block to open up. By spreading their roots into different specialized companies, artists actually gain the specific resources they need to thrive. A dedicated acting agency knows exactly how to navigate scripts and film auditions. A boutique fashion and arts label knows exactly how to market alternative creative concept. And a one-person shop gives a performer 100% creative control over global collaboration. So, when people say separate agencies will kill a group's content, they are ignoring how the business operates. This shift isn't going to lower their output. It is going to unlock a whole new wave of solo work that fans have been waiting to see for years. Until JYP drops the official legal paperwork, all of this is still just speculation. But if these reports are right, the future of TWICE actually looks amazing. It means fewer years like the last one, where the girls were treated like non-stop content machines with zero time to breathe. Group activities will become special high-quality events like major comebacks and massive stadium tours. In between, the members will run their own lives as independent businesswomen, actresses, and solo artists. This setup removes the crazy pressure of forcing 9 different women to move at the exact same pace, which will actually keep TWICE together for years longer than a traditional contract would. The real question isn't whether TWICE is ending, because the evidence proves they aren't. The real question is, which outside companies do you think the members will officially join this summer? Let me know your guesses in the comments below, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.